Checklist.io.
Welcome to the Mid Podcast, where we talk about random shit, geek stuff, and wrestling. You can find us on Twitter, Spotify, and YouTube at the Mid Podcast. I'm your host, Catherine, here with my co-host and best son ever, Brendan.
Hello.
And today is Saturday, so you know what that means.
AEW time.
So, Brendan, let's talk about Wednesday.
Fun.
What happened to you on Wednesday?
Went to Raleigh, saw a wrestling event.
Now, how did you find out you were going? That's what the listeners want to know.
Found out when I got into the car. Good thing I wore my Adam Cole shirt.
I guess.
And I walked away with the CM Punk shirt.
Nasty.
That's the best damn shirt, and you know it.
You do know those tickets were bought like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I know that now.
And you had no idea.
No, because nobody told me.
What was your reaction when you found out?
I proceeded to scream, woo.
What did you think you were going to go do?
Go to Texas Roadhouse.
So you traded Texas Roadhouse for PNC Arena?
Yes.
I think I would have went to Texas Roadhouse.
No. You better say no, because you got to see Maxwell in a pink suit.
Oh, yeah. Maxwell in a pink suit. Real men wear pink, Maxwell.
But, once again, TK puts on a great show.
TK keeps taking my family's money.
One side of the arena was really into all of the matches. One was not.
We'll get more in depth to that.
Yep.
When we talk about our Dynamite review.
Yep.
So was that a pretty good surprise, though?
Yes. I enjoyed it.
And I couldn't figure out because I kept dropping hints. From the day I got the tickets, I kept dropping hints.
Like what?
Like, oh, well, you know, if I get some extra money, we'll go to AEW. Oh, Brendan, what are we going to be doing on Wednesday? Watching AEW. I mean, I kept dropping hints. You're like, no, we'll be sitting on this couch watching AEW.
Yeah.
I even told you I'd make it up to you for saying something smart-ass on the podcast Wednesday.
Huh.
And I was like, I'll make it up to you. You're like, okay. So you figured my making it up to you was going to Texas Roadhouse.
I felt like we were going to go to Texas Roadhouse and end up going to go see Spider-Man.
Oh, so you thought I was going to cave and go see that trashy movie.
It's not a trashy movie. It's a great movie. And you know it.
Would you rather go to see Spider-Man or AEW?
Oh, that's tough. That's tough. Probably AEW.
I'm having a heart attack. Elizabeth, I'm coming home, as Fred Sanford would say.
Don't get me wrong. I love No Way Home. But I love AEW.
You love it just a little bit more?
They're like,
Yeah, it's a little bit of space, little bit.
They're neck and neck.
Like a millimeter of space between the two.
Now, if there was a WWE event in town, I would definitely go see No Way Home before going to Raw or SmackDown.
Ooh, the shame.
It's not shame if it's the truth.
Okay. I think this introduction has been a little longer than normal.
Yes.
Because I want everybody to hear about your great surprise.
Uh-huh.
So, why you get in the car and I tell you we're going to AEW and then you tell me to prove it.
Prove it.
And how did I prove it?
By pulling up Ticketmaster.
And all week they kept sending me emails. I'm over here trying to shield my phone so you can't see my email. Because I'm scared if you see Ticketmaster, you could be like, Mama, what's that?
Well, everybody has Ticketmaster.
I guess I could have lied and said it was something for your sister, some musical.
Yeah, I could say, oh, it was,
something about our Hamilton tickets.
Yeah. I don't know. But it was fun.
Your reaction was the best.
Woo!
Are you serious? Yes, I'm serious as a heart attack, son. We're going to AEW. No! Yes! It was a 5-minute conversation on trying to convince you that we really were going. You think I would pull your leg like that?
Maybe.
I mean, I know I'm a prankster, but I wouldn't do that. I'm not that mean.
Good point.
Maybe.
So, Wednesday was fun. Enjoyed it. I did like the crowd at Greensboro more.
Okay, we'll talk about that when we get into Dynamite.
Mm-hmm.
So, our first segment, random wrestling news. And we got a lot of random wrestling news.
Yeah, I think you told me last night you had like a page and a half.
Plus what I have on my phone.
Plus what you have on your phone.
So where to start? At the beginning, they say.
Yeah.
So, there's a thing with Valkyrie says she was open to working with AEW. What's your thoughts on Valkyrie coming to AEW?
I'm fine with it. And maybe if she comes, Morrison will come to AEW as well. I like John Morrison. I always have. And I think it would be a good fit. I also think she would be a good fit. Because the WWE cut her for a bullshit reason.
Well, don't the WWE usually cut people for bullshit reasons?
They said they cut her because of her age.
How old is she?
Like mid to late 30s.
Oh, okay. Next topic. What's your thoughts on the rumor WWE controls their crowd reaction as we've seen in Philadelphia?
I believe it. Doesn't surprise me.
I mean, this is damn Philadelphia. Them people are rowdy as hell.
Uh-huh.
And that crowd was boring as hell.
Yes. But how do you control a crowd? That's what I don't get.
When you start getting loud, they have security come over and tell you to sit the fuck down.
Well, fuck security.
Well, unless security is Maxwell Jacob Freeman, I don't want to fuck it.
That's kind of... You're at a live event. You should be able to cheer and boo and whatever the hell you want to do. Like, we started a shut the fuck up chant on Rampage.
Whoop whoop.
Sucks it got cut, but it was in there for a split second. I heard the shut the fuck up from our little group of people.
Which we'll discuss.
Yes.
If there's a way to control crowd reaction, I would put my money on WWE doing it.
Oh, 100%. Because Vince is a bitch.
So, my boy, the phenomenal one,
AJ,
said that he would not mind going to the Performance Center and working with young talent when his wrestling career was over. What's your thoughts?
I can see it.
He's a good wrestler. I can see him.
He's really good.
Yes. He has a lot of knowledge.
One of the best. Even though I would like to see him do a run in AEW before he retires. I think him, and then you also bring in the Good Brothers, and then have a Bullet Club. Also bring in Finn Balor if you can. I just want to see the Bullet Club in AEW.
I see that.
I wouldn't be opposed to a Bullet Club versus Undisputed Era versus the Elite. I think that would be fun.
Yeah. So WWE is bringing back the Elimination Chamber next month in their Saudi show. But they can't call it the Elimination Chamber, evidently.
What?
Is what I'm hearing. So some of the names they're changing it to.
Men in a cage.
WrestleMania Chamber?
What?
Saudi Chamber.
That sounds racist, but go ahead.
Those are some of the names that I've seen on Twitter coming out for them to change the Elimination Chamber match.
Well, it's stupid they got rid of the pay-per-view to begin with, because the Elimination Chamber was cool.
Do you realize how big that motherfucker is?
Yeah, but still.
How the hell you gonna get it to Saudi Arabia?
Fly. Or build it there.
The weight would bring the plane down.
Build it there. Well, I'm pretty sure.
Well, if you're gonna build it there, are you just gonna leave it there and this is gonna be your new thing for the Saudi event every year? And if you leave it there, they might use it.
Yeah.
Not in a good way.
Yeah. I don't know. That just doesn't sit with me right. Because the Elimination Chamber was always one of my favorite pay-per-views. Because who doesn't love people being thrown up against full-ass metal? Pretty cool.
Full Metal Jacket, great movie.
Full Metal Alchemist, great anime. Recommend it.
Recommend Full Metal Jacket if you'd like studying the Vietnam War.
Nice.
So my next topic pertains to AEW and its Women's Championship.
Okay.
Who do you think Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, will lose her title to?
Ooh. Hear me out. Hear me out. Jamie Hayter.
I could see that. Wow.
Cause Hayter's gonna end up turning on them and become the face, and she feels like she's the only one that could beat her, from what it seems like. Cause then, say you take out Rebel, you hurt Rebel, and oh well, it's just a one-on-one against you and Britt Baker. Jamie Hayter's bigger. My money's on Hayter.
I could see that.
Who do you think?
I think they'll either push Ruby Soho or Thunder Rosa.
Yeah.
But I would like to see a straight-on fight between Britt Baker and Jade Cargill.
Oh. That would be fun.
If Jade drops the TBS title to somebody, say, I wouldn't say at Revolution because she just won it, so maybe at their next pay-per-view, because I know they do theirs quarterly.
Yeah.
She drops the title to someone, and then push her, if Britt still has her title, push her for the next pay-per-view. But I'm thinking they're going to either go Ruby Soho or Thunder Rosa.
I wouldn't be mad with either one of them. Because the match that Baker and Thunder Rosa had last year was really good. One of the best women matches of the year. If not the best.
So, little tidbit of information.
You love new info.
What promotion do you think had the most 5-star matches in 2021?
Ooh. So this is like in JPW, which...
New Japan, AEW, and WWE.
Can I rank them? Like,
sure.
So I think WWE's last.
You would be correct on that. They had 69 5-star matches.
Nice.
69 is a good number.
Not a good promotion, but nice. AEW second.
Okay.
And JPW first.
Wrong. For the first time since 2012, New Japan wasn't the promotion with the most 5-star matches.
Was it close at least?
AEW had 97.
Damn.
New Japan had 78.
Oh, shit. But NJPW is pretty fucking good.
It is.
Wow.
But that's just showing for all those people that say AEW has no damn talent. You had 98 5-star matches throughout the year.
That's crazy. And a lot of them were on free TV.
Mm-hmm.
That's the bad part.
Mm-hmm. So, there was some news that come out yesterday that evidently Lita had been in discussions with AEW.
I think that's after the Rumble. That might be where she ends up. Which, I don't know how I would feel about it.
I would like it more so if she wasn't there to wrestle and contend for titles. I would like it more so if she was there for, like, coaching for the women's division, because she'd be an excellent women's coach.
I feel like she could do, like, the Dustin Rhodes thing. Mm-hmm. Wrestle
when need be.
Sometimes. Because
use her as a fill-in.
I wouldn't mind seeing a Lita versus Britt Baker match. I think that would be really cool.
They did pitch a promo, or I mean a promotion gig for Lita and Britt.
I think that would be cool. So I don't know what happened there, but maybe after the Rumble she shows up to AEW.
It's possible. I mean, like I said, I wouldn't be upset.
No, neither would I.
So we all heard the news that WWE released William Regal.
Budget cuts.
The Con
TK
got in touch with Regal.
Yay.
And has spoken to him about coming to AEW.
Oh, if AEW signs Regal, bye-bye WWE.
And it also said Regal had called the Con back to talk further about a huge role within AEW.
If Regal signs with AEW, bye-bye WWE. Bye-bye NXT.
Another random thing.
Okay.
The match you think you don't need, but you need. Are you ready for it?
Okay.
CM Punk.
Yes.
Versus Dax Harwood.
Ooh. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. I like that. That's cool.
I could go for that.
Me too. I still think Punk's gonna beat Spears on Wednesday. MJF's gonna come back out and be like, you want the match? You got it. FTR versus...
I want the match in my bed with MJF.
We
can go a few rounds, baby. Come on.
No. No.
Yes. See. Wee.
You want MJF's wee?
Da. That is yes in Spanish, French, and Russian. Thank you. Yes, I do want MJF's wee. Next, Revolution's coming up, which is the first pay-per-view of the year for AEW.
That's in March.
Let me read you off a potential card for Revolution.
Okay.
And if this card happens, and they do not show it in my theater, the Con is going to get $60 out of me for my cable provider.
Okay.
Hangman Adam Page.
Yes.
Versus Adam Cole, baby.
Please.
For the title.
Please.
Dr. Britt Baker versus Thunder Rosa for the title.
Yes.
The match we've all been waiting for. PG Punk, Punky Brewster, versus the man, Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
Yes.
And the last one, it's going to throw you for a loop. Malachi Black versus Darby Allin.
Oh.
TK, you put that on the card, I'm dropping $60 to watch that.
Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. You had me
That
with...
would be a card.
You had me with the Hangman Cole match. But you also throw in Baker versus Rosa. That'll be a fun match. Maxwell versus the best in the world. CM Punk. Great match. Then you throw in Malachi Black and Darby Allin. Yeah. Book it.
Book it now, Con.
And then, let me add on to that.
And then you could throw in some good filler matches.
You can have a tag team championship match with FTR and Jurassic Express. Book it.
Book it. I love
Book
me some
it.
FTR.
Yes.
I would not be upset with that card
And
for
then,
Revolution.
During that match, match gets interfered with. FTR loses.
Punky Brewster gets his loss because MJF's going to kick his ass.
Let me finish my tag match.
Oh, sorry.
The Briscoes show up at Revolution
Ooh.
and destroy FTR.
Ooh. That wouldn't be bad. I like that.
TK. You need me, TK. Just for this one segment.
TK, you need us. You just don't realize it.
Yep. But we love you, TK, no matter what.
TK, I keep sending my money your way.
Yes. So what's next?
So, you know how WWE made that announcement with Impact that Mickie James is going to be in the Rumble?
Yeah.
So, Impact with WWE Rumble announcement, it only had 111,000 viewers. When Kenny Omega gave Impact 186,000 viewers.
Damn. That's a 70,000 view gap.
So, can someone please tell me, even with WWE branding and the money they got behind them and their announcement, why Impact didn't get more viewers? Omega got more viewers?
Omega's a more sellable character. Don't get me wrong, Mickie James is cool. But what sounds better? The AEW World Champion going over the Impact? Or the Impact Knockouts Champion going over for one night in the WWE? Because Omega had different feuds in Impact. Like, he had a match versus him and Christian that was really good. So, I don't know.
Next thing. You know how we discussed Lita talking about a potential AEW run?
Yeah.
I will say this. The one thing AEW knows how to do exceptionally well is to treat wrestling legends with respect.
Yes.
Do you agree or disagree?
Agree 100%. Like, how many TNT title matches have we had in North Carolina? We've had 3, right?
I think so.
So, and they always had that one guy. What's his name? Something Crockett.
David Crockett.
Yeah, he's always been there to give the title.
Yeah, he's been a big wrestling promoter in this area.
So, he's a legend. Sting's a legend.
Grandpa Sting need to retire. Get the fuck out of AEW.
Who else is there? Eric Bischoff showed up once or twice. I think, Owen Hart. Even though he's dead, Sally, Owen Hart is part of AEW now. So that's very cool of AEW to do something like that. You don't see the WWE doing that. The only legends you see WWE talk about, Stone Cold, The Rock, Hogan, Mick Foley. Other than that, they really don't promote their legends.
I would have to agree with that.
And AEW is a wrestling company. WWE, sports entertainment company.
Yeah.
More on the entertainment side recently. Over the past 10 years.
Alright, next topic. I'm going to give you 2 to choose from.
Okay.
And then you tell me which one you like the best. Best gimmick of the year so far. First one, Kyle O'Reilly not knowing people's name.
Would love that.
Or Andrade not realizing the concept of friendship.
Oh, I don't know. Because Landon's a pretty funny gimmick.
Landon Butler. We'll just combine the two.
I love Kyle O'Reilly. Kyle O'Reilly is a badass. Oh, that's tough.
Which one you got?
O'Reilly.
I'm going to go with Andrade not realizing the concept of friendship and trying to buy everybody. And where's he getting his money from?
Ric Flair.
Oh, yeah, he is begging Charlotte.
Even though he could do better.
Ew.
Wow. Did I say that? Wow. My bad.
I think you did say that out loud.
Who cares?
All right. So, I listened to Busted Open on Sirius Channel 156 from 9 to 12, Monday through Saturday.
Really good
where
show.
They review, like, the wrestling stuff. So, this coming Friday is a very special day on Busted Open.
Wardlow.
It is Wardlow Appreciation Day.
Yeah.
Yes, give me some Wardlow.
Powerbomb Maxwell.
No Powerbomb Maxwell.
Powerbomb Maxwell.
No.
Yes. He deserves it.
I mean, Wardlow could come powerbomb me with his penis. I'd take that symphony all night long.
Oh my fucking god.
You asked for it, you shall receive it.
Next, please.
So, what would you think about this rumor that's kind of floating around?
I love rumors. Rumors are fun, except when they're about yourself. Then they're not so fun, depending what the rumor is.
So, this particular rumor I'm hearing would have Bray Wyatt coming to AEW and joining the House of Black.
Oh!
So then you would have Wyatt, Black, and King.
Book it.
Your thoughts?
Book it. Now. I need that now. I need that more than I need Johnny Gargano in AEW.
That would be one badass faction.
And, like, Gargano's my favorite wrestler. Besides Adam Cole. So, like, when Gargano shows up to AEW, he's taking over that #1 spot. So, yes. Book Bray Wyatt, Malachi Black, and Brody King right now. Please.
And my last random wrestling news topic for today. Who would be the 2 surprise entrants you would want to see in the Royal Rumble?
So, hear me out. It won't happen, but hear me out. CM Punk comes out at 30, wins the Rumble and main events Mania. No. But in all seriousness, I don't know. There's really not a lot of people that you could choose from.
The two that come to mind would be Cena or The Rock.
Yeah, I would be fine with those two.
Maybe a Mick Foley.
Cena and Rock, yeah. I'll go with that.
Or, let me throw this one out to you. Since Corey Graves has been cleared, what about Corey Graves?
That would be cool. Even though, hear me out, he's gonna get cut because of budget reasons and end up on AEW.
No, they'll keep him on commentary because he's the best heel commentator ever.
Yeah, but if he's cleared to wrestle and he wants to get into the ring, I feel like he would leave to get into the ring. That's what I would do.
Maybe. So we've spent almost 30 minutes just random news.
Yes.
We've had a lot of random wrestling news this week.
Very random. Oh, Moxley's back too. Moxley comes back next week.
Yeah, he's doing what, a
GCW show.
Yeah. So, now we're going to move on to our next segment, which is we're going to review Dynamite.
Woo! We love Dynamite.
So, since we were there in person, and it was awesome, we still have to come home and watch it on TV, because when you're there in person, you don't get to hear all the commentary.
Yes.
Feedback.
Yes.
And I'm really tired of Tony Schiavone and JR saying Maxwell's an asshole.
'Cause Maxwell's an asshole.
He's not.
Don't be an asshole.
He's not.
Yes, he is.
So, what were your overall thoughts of Dynamite?
Loved it. It was... I won't say it was as good as their first show on TBS, but it was a pretty good show. Plus, I got to see Adam Cole.
Yeah.
So that's always a W.
Yeah, it's always a W when I get to see MJF. Especially when he rocks a pink suit.
But
so, next overall question topic before we actually get into Dynamite.
okay.
How many chants did you think we started in our little section?
So, let's see. They filmed Dark before. I started the Aubrey chants. So that was fun. There was... What other chants did we start?
We started the Warlow chants.
Warlow chants. We started those.
We started the Shut the Fuck Up chants.
Yes. What else was there? I want to say we started the Luchasaurus chants too.
I think we did.
Like, we started 4 or 5 of them. So, it was fun. I enjoyed it.
You know what was even better?
What?
The dude sitting in front of me. How many times I made him roll out of his chair?
Oh, that row in front of us and that guy sitting beside you? Awesome. Another thing. The dude that was sitting in the row across of us, please never show up to an event again while I'm there.
Now, why is that?
Because he's an annoying drunk fucker that doesn't know how wrestling works.
So he was a little intoxicated or a lot intoxicated?
A lot.
I'm going to be a lot intoxicated tonight because we're supposed to get a winter storm.
But last week, Deeb said she is going to beat the living shit out of Cheetah. She did that. Like, yeah, it wasn't really a match. But, like, she went out there, said what she was going to do, and then you got this dumb fuck over here saying, I paid money for this. This isn't wrestling. He even did the same shit during the Acclaimed match. Like, no. Fuck you, and never show up to an AEW event again. Please.
He should go to WWE events.
Yes, if you don't like wrestling, go to a WWE event. Or, just don't watch the damn thing.
Good point.
Like, the dude in front of us screamed out, "Shut the fuck up" to the dude.
He did. It was hilarious. We also had a conversation about best wrestling promoter, and I thought he was going to have a heart attack when I said Vince McMahon. Like, if he could kill me, he would have killed me.
Oh, also, another thing. I have another rant about another fan. When we were doing the "shut the fuck up" chants to Sean Spears, there was no little kids around us. We were saying "shut the fuck up." You're there by yourself. Why are you telling us to shut up?
Karen in the audience.
And she doesn't even work for AEW.
But she's a Karen.
And I think after she told us that, we did the "shut the fuck up" chants a bit louder.
Probably. But I will say, bitch was nice that she stayed in her seat, because she'd have come up after you. Your mama would have thrown down and kicked her ass.
Super kick party!
There's one thing you don't do. You don't mess with somebody's children. Especially if they got a parent there. Oh, hell no. Mama Bear would have come out. It would have been worse than my alter ego Marsha. And you know how bad Marsha gets.
Like,
Marsha is a level 5 hurricane. Tornado mixed in one.
it's one thing to not join in. That's fine. But people who are enjoying the product are going to chant what they want.
I didn't join in "shut the fuck up" chants because I kind of like Spears because he's with the Pinnacle.
Well, yeah, but the people who don't like Sean Spears, but she is the worst part of the Pinnacle. Can I throw that out there?
Who?
Sean Spears. Like, if we're ranking people in the Pinnacle, FTR, Wardlow, Maxwell, Sean Spears.
First of all, how the fuck you put the leader, who is Maxwell, at the bottom?
Because FTR is better than Maxwell.
And they know it.
And so is Wardlow. That's off of who I like more.
Mm-hmm.
Let me put it like that.
Bias bullshit.
I do like MJF, though.
Mm-hmm. Don't jump on the bandwagon now. There is no room.
Oh, no, I'm not, because I like Punk more.
And Grandpa need to retire with Sting.
That's why I got a Punk shirt.
Ugh.
Even though if they did have an FTR shirt, I would have got that over the Punk shirt.
Alright, so let's get into Dynamite.
Woo!
So Dynamite starts out with Adam Cole,
Baby!
Fish, and O'Reilly. And they come out to cut a promo. They get interrupted by the Young Bucks and Brandon. And they interrupt Cole.
Yeah.
I just knew there was going to be a throwdown between Young Bucks and Red Dragon.
I can't wait for that match. I think that's when Kenny's gonna come back, though.
Possibly, I could see that. So now we have a little dilemma because Fish and O'Reilly and the Young Bucks both want tag team gold.
You and you.
So, who you putting your money on?
Red Dragon.
Me too. I mean, I like the Young Bucks, but I like Fish and O'Reilly better.
I like both of them.
So then, that gets interrupted.
My best friends.
And all hell breaks loose.
Yup.
So Adam Cole is getting ready to super kicks, do something to Orange Cassidy, and Chris Statlander comes and steps in front of him. Guess who comes running down the ramp?
DMD.
And takes a cheap shot at Statlander.
Then hits a curb stomp.
And it hits a curb stomp.
I love the curb stomp. So, Britt might be in my top 2 now.
Nice.
Because I love the curb stomp. It's my favorite move.
So then, Cole is in the middle of the ring. And they going to do the Young Bucks little kiss on the cheek. Gets interrupted. We don't get a kiss on the cheek.
No, we get a big smooch on the lips
I do that
between Cole and Baker.
Oh, you know he was going to go home and hit that shit.
Oh,
They were
100%.
going back to the hotel and hit that shit.
Oh, 100%.
So that leads us into next Wednesday, where we're going to get Orange Cassidy and Chris Statlander versus Britt Baker and Adam Cole in a mixed tag match.
Speaking of Statlander,
What do you think about a mixed tag match?
fun. Let me see what one of my friends said about Statlander. That
That he would hit that all night long.
I think he said something about her being an alien.
Yeah, that's her gimmick.
Yeah, I know. Jesus, how long did me and Keith talk last night?
You and Keith talk for the longest time. Anytime.
Yeah, that's true.
Especially when it pertains to wrestling. Because that's what y'all do.
He said Chris Statlander looked yummy.
So I think MJF looks yummy. I think Wardlow looks yummy. I can't complain with what he said. That's his opinion.
I can agree with that opinion, though, with Keith.
Okay. So let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Right now, based on the factions we have in AEW, who do you think is the greatest?
Ooh. There's drama in a lot of them, though. Like, with the Pinnacle, you have Wardlow and MJF. There's tension there, and you can tell.
There's tension in the Elite.
Yes. There's starting to be tension in the Inner Circle with Santana and Ortiz. Well, I don't know. There's tension with Baker and Hayter. There's tensions everywhere. Ooh, I don't know. That's tough. The Gun Club.
Ass boys!
Cause there's no tension there.
I'm going with the House of Black.
Is it really a faction if it's only two people, though?
There's going to be more.
Well, yeah.
And one of them is rumored to be a female.
You know what would be cool? If some way Malachi Black gets like half of the AEW roster that turn.
I've heard that.
That'd be the House of Black. That would be fun.
So my next question for you. Who has the worst entrance music in AEW? Best Friends or CM Punk?
CM Punk has a great theme song and you know it. You love that song.
I do, but it sucks that he has to be associated with it, so I'm going to say him.
I don't know. I like Best Friends. I like a lot of AEW theme songs.
If you had to pick between those two.
Best Friends.
Okay. So, we finally get into a match. After the Cole promo.
Wardlow versus Punk.
Wardlow versus Punky Brewster.
8 power bombs.
Well,
8.
wait. Before you get into that. The man, MJF, comes out first. Boy, that music hit. What did your mama do?
Start screaming at the top of her lungs.
She almost needed to change her jeans.
Ah! Oh, headphone users aren't going to have a pleasant time this episode. I'm sorry.
He come out in that damn pink suit. Holy shit. The floodgates opened. That's all I need to say.
Oh my god.
I was like, oh, that's sexy.
Oh.
That is sexy.
Stuff I do not need to know about.
And who on this podcast has ass pictures of MJF?
You.
That's a given. Who would not be a given to have ass pictures of MJF?
You told me to take them and I did.
But you did. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart. They are now on my phone.
You're welcome for that turnbuckle one too. What?
I don't know.
Okay.
Somehow I just, like, literally sliced my finger open.
What?
Yeah. How the fuck did I do that?
That's so weird.
That is weird.
Oh!
See, I got so excited talking about MJF, I sliced my finger open. What the hell?
Motherfucker.
See what he does to females? I mean, damn, the man is so high he can make you slice your finger. I have something else that he can slice too. I'm just saying. And anybody that knows me knows what I'm talking about. So anyway, he comes out. Then we get Wardlow. Love me some Wardlow. The only bad thing about Wardlow, though, he's from Cleveland. Not a Cleveland fan.
Everybody has one defect.
Not an Ohio fan, even though my daughter was born in Ohio. But anyway. So, do you realize Wardlow has won 18 straight matches?
Not no more.
Well, no, not no more.
Because Maxwell costed him.
No, Maxwell did not cost him. We'll talk about that later. So, then you get the meth head, Punky Brewster.
He's not a meth head.
Dude, if I had to look in the mirror at that face, I'd take 8 shots of whiskey, too.
Okay, Maxwell.
I need some Maxwell in my life.
No.
Yes, Maxwell don't realize how bad I need him in my life.
No.
So, before the match starts, Wardlow and MJF in the corner. Maxwell sitting up on that turnbuckle. God, could I be that turnbuckle? Please, could I have been that turnbuckle? That fine ass sitting on me? Hell to the yes. I need to be a turnbuckle. That's when I'm gonna come back in the afterlife. I'm gonna reincarnate as a turnbuckle.
Okay.
Just so Maxwell can sit on me. So would he be sitting on my face if I was the turnbuckle?
Oh my fucking god. Can we stop talking about the Maxwell segment now?
No. So Wardlow proceeds to kick CM Punk's ass.
8 power bombs.
8 power bombs, 1 through a table. MJF hollering, I want more. Honey, I'd be hollering, I want more with you too.
My fucking god.
This is the first real competition for PG Grandpa. That's what I'm going to start calling Punk. PG Grandpa finally got some real competition.
And he won.
By a fluke.
Maxwell was interrupting.
No. Maxwell did not cost him that match. That goddamn fucking female referee cost him that match. Bitch don't know how to count. Bitch, did you go to school in Alamance County? Because that's probably where you learn how to fucking count.
Don't talk shit about Aubrey Edwards.
Motherfucker should have been at 10 and CM Punk be counting out. No, bitch, you don't know how to count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do I need to? I can teach you in foreign languages too.
They have to go by seconds.
She went by 5 seconds.
No.
1, 2, 3. Bitch, no. No. Bitch cost Wardlow the match, not Maxwell.
No.
Let's get this fucking shit straight.
Maxwell costed
Wardlow
the match.
Fucking bitch referee did.
You know what? We'll leave that up to our listeners. So, if you have not watched that segment of Dynamite, you can find it on YouTube. Then give us your thoughts. Especially you, Bobby. Please give us your thoughts on that.
Okay, so now I'm going to move on. So, my man MJF jumps up on the ring, says, I want more. I agree. I think I was one of the few fans in the crowd yelling one more time before a power bomb. So, then Grandpa Retirement Home sneaks a win.
Greatest move in all of sports entertainment. Surprise roll-up.
Motherfucker cheated.
How'd he cheat?
bitch should have been counted out. Then, after Grandpa Retirement Home wins, we have a confrontation in the middle of the ring.
Oh, I so wanted Maxwell to go through the ring apron.
I want Maxwell to go through my twat, but that ain't happening. So, Wardlow grabs Maxwell's hand. Looked like he was going to break it.
Good. He deserves it. Maxwell's a bitch.
Then the chairman comes out.
Sadly. Fuck that guy.
And tries to calm things down. And then they all walk out of the ring with Shawn in the middle, Wardlow up front, Shawn in the middle, MJF in the back. Just so I could see his butt one more last time. We're going to get a turn. Wardlow's going to turn eventually.
Either this
He's
week,
too good not to have a run on his own.
either this week or next week.
I don't know if it's going to be that soon.
Well, his birthday is Friday, right?
Well, they'll be in Cleveland on the 26th for Beach Bash or whatever it's called. Beach Break.
So, here's what you do. Hear me out, TK. Please book this. Wardlow turns on Punk on Rampage. Because Rampage is live this week.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody knows what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
So, we get a face turn by Wardlow. And then on Wednesday, we get Gargano to show up. I need Johnny Wrestling in AEW. Now, pronto, ASAP. Shall I continue?
Are we going to continue this match or move on to the next one?
Move on to the next one.
So, our second match of the night has Powerhouse Hobbs from Team Taz
Woo!
facing Dante Martin.
Boo.
Thought it was a really good match.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Dante Martin.
I like his style.
He's a good wrestler, don't get me wrong, I'm just not a fan of him.
He's also very young, so I'm gonna give him a few years before I make a really decision on him. Like, I'm kind of with you. Like, I could take him or leave him right now when he shows up.
Yeah.
But Jay Lethal gets involved and helps Martin get the win.
Whatever it takes. Jay Lethal versus Powerhouse Hobbs will be a good match.
Ooh, that would be a good match.
Book it.
But you know the match I want to see?
Dante Martin versus Ricky Starks?
No.
Oh, what?
Powerhouse Hobbs versus Wardlow.
I'm pretty sure every AEW fan wants that. And it's bound to happen. It needs to happen. ASAP.
Yes. But I mean, overall, it was a good match.
Yeah. Another speed versus size match.
Mm-hmm.
Which was really well done.
Mm-hmm. So then we get a promo. We have the Inner Circle, who got Faction of the Year from PWI.
The Pinnacle's better.
I won't disagree with you that Pinnacle's the best faction in AEW.
Yeah.
But I'm biased, and I admit I'm biased. So Jericho is doing an interview and gets interrupted by Eddie Kingston. We all need a Chris Jericho Eddie Kingston match.
Please. Revolution. Book it.
Oh, I can see that in Revolution.
You know what? TK, just give us Revolution now. Give it to us today. Please.
Yes. I can see that. So, we get done with the Jericho interview. And what do we hear?
No. No.
Mm.
No.
Maxwell has to come out and do a promo.
Sadly.
I mean, it's not Dynamite without a MJF promo.
Good point.
Maxwell, I will be happy to be your hillbilly schmuck. I'm not a hillbilly, nor am I a schmuck, but for you, I would be both. So, he gives us the match we want.
No, it's not the match we want.
He says it's the match we want, so it's the match we want.
No, it's not.
Next week, we get the chairman, Shawn Spears, and CM Punk.
Woo!
So, Grandpa Retirement Home, I feel, may get screwed in this one.
No, Maxwell's gonna cost Spears the match.
I kind of think that because I think they're not going to let CM Punk lose until if they book him and Maxwell at Revolution, and he'll lose to Maxwell to put Maxwell over.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm not upset with this match.
No.
And I was not upset getting another look at Maxwell in a pink suit. And that ass. Woo!
Anyways, next.
Then we get an Elite promo.
Landon. Eye contact.
And then we get Britt Baker calling him Brandon Butler instead of Cutler.
Yes.
So now his name is Landon Butler.
Yes.
Do you want to land on that Butler?
No.
If my Butler's Maxwell Jacob Freeman, I will. And then we get a Hangman promo.
Cowboy shit.
I'm not feeling Adam Page. Sorry. I don't think you're worthy of this title. There are much better people in AEW that should have the AEW title.
Like Adam Cole, baby.
I would not be upset with that, sadly.
Neither would I. I would enjoy that.
So our man, Dan Lambert, comes out.
Love Dan Lambert.
Starts running his mouth.
Nice.
And who shows up?
Lance Archer, making his return.
Lance Archer.
Since he landed on his neck in October.
And he beats the shit out of Paige.
I
mean, I would not be upset seeing that match.
No. I think we're getting it at Beach Break.
I would not be upset seeing Lance Archer win the title.
I don't think they're gonna have Lance Archer take it off of Hangman, though.
I don't either, but I'm just saying, I wouldn't be upset with that.
No. So, what was after that?
Then we get another promo.
What promo was this?
This was the Arn Anderson promo with him backstage with his son Brock and his partner Lee somebody.
Oh, yeah.
Then they get interrupted by Tully Blanchard and FTR.
Love FTR.
Love FTR. So we're setting that up for Wednesday night.
The fact that that's called Arn Anderson Dad.
Yes.
Ooh, that's gonna be something. I mean, FTR is going to win it.
Probably.
Unless the Briscoes show up.
So we're getting that for Dynamite next week.
Mm-hmm.
Good match. So then we get our one women's match that they always do, which is the Deeb Cheetah match.
Yeah.
Deeb beats the shit out of Cheetah.
Yeah.
Match doesn't last too long.
Nope.
Probably the worst women's match I've seen in AEW.
But I feel like that was the plan all along.
Well, I will say this. Deeb talked the talk, and she walked the walk.
Tay Conti was rocking those jeans, too.
She backed her shit up in the ring.
Well, I didn't say Tay Conti came out and was rocking jeans. I would say no such thing.
Liar!
Yeah.
You did say that.
Yes, I did. I do not take it back.
So what do you think about Deeb talking the talk and walking the walk?
Deeb's a badass.
I wouldn't want to make that bitch mad and have her come after me in a dark alley. I'll put it that way.
I wouldn't mind seeing her go after the TBS or women's title.
They turned Deeb into a heel.
Yeah.
Like, she's full-fledged heel now.
Yeah.
And like I said, this was probably the first women's match in AEW I really wasn't that interested in. I don't know, because it was not
It wasn't a match. It
No.
was a domination.
Well, Maxwell can come dominate me.
No!
In the bedroom.
But somebody was supposed to get their ass beat, and that's what ended up happening. Cheetah got her shit wrecked. But I do think she might have done something to her knee.
Maybe.
Because she put out a tweet that she did something to her knee.
Oh, yeah, she put out a picture of the bruise on the back of her fucking leg. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
All right. So then, we get a Express interview. I'm going to start calling them Jurassic Park.
Okay.
They issue an open challenge. And who shows up for their open challenge?
Dark Order.
Dark Order's John Silver and Alex Reynolds. And they proceed to claim they are top 5 hunks, top 5 meat, and a top 5 tag team.
That's only 3.
I need some top hunk on MJF, and
Nope.
I need his meat.
My fucking God.
So, this match gets set for Rampage on Friday night.
Yes.
Can't wait to see that.
No.
I love me some Johnny Hungy.
That's going to be a good match.
Yes. So our next match is hometown boy Matt Hardy versus Pinta. They're pushing Pinta singles now since Phoenix is out with his arm injury.
A Pinta single run. Yeah, Pinta go after the TNT title. Then when Phoenix gets back, he was like, that title looks nice. I want it. Then you get Rey Fenix versus Pinta.
Yeah, but I don't want them to break up the Lucha Brothers. I like them.
Well, they could do like a little friendly match.
There's nothing friendly when you got a title on the line.
No, not at all.
Match was pretty good.
What's a good match?
It was a good match.
Love the whole delete, then whatever Pinta says thing. That was cool.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, he says the last 3 things of his name. El Zorro, whatever it is. Mirror, whatever.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Sierra something.
But anyway, it was a good match.
Yeah.
Pinta wins.
Yes.
Matt Hardy blames Private Party for him losing for distracting him.
Which I don't know how.
Me neither. I was just thinking Matt Hardy don't know how to take accountability. Does Matt Hardy need an accountability buddy? He needs to see Maxwell for that.
Speaking of accountability buddies, we go backstage with Matt Hardy and Private Party. Who shows up?
I don't remember.
Andrade.
Oh, yes.
So those two are talking about something.
Oh, yes. And then Matt Hardy goes, let's go to my office.
And then tells Private Party to stay where they're at.
Interesting. Could he be selling Private Party to Andrade?
Or is he going to kick Private Party out of the,
Hardy family office?
Yep.
Interesting. Then, after Pinta wins, this Pinta, I love you, I like you, but what the fuck are you doing calling out Malachi Black? Are you crazy?
Got wrecked, son.
You got your ass kicked, and the Varsity Blondes come out and try to help you, and they get their ass kicked, which is standard. I mean, they suck.
I don't like the Varsity Blondes.
We always gotta have that one tag team that always gets their ass kicked.
Thank God it's them.
That most fans would root for, but me. Because, I like all the villains, as the dude in front of us said. Do you like all the bad guys? Yeah.
I'm just not I don't know if it's Griff Garrison or Brian Pillman. I just can't really get behind them and cheer for them and root for them and yay, I want them to do good.
Yeah. So they come out to try to help Pinta. Well, guess what?
The lights go out.
The lights go out.
Dun dun dun.
Malachi got his own little friends to come and help him, and who shows up?
Brody King.
And for you fuckers on Twitter that said that everybody in that arena was chanting boos, no, sir. We were hollering Brody. You need to clean your damn ears out and turn your hearing aids up.
I think when Brody King came into the ring, me and the guy sitting in front of you, kind of high-fived each other.
I think y'all did.
That dude was cool.
So then we get another promo. It's Red Velvet, Chris Statlander, and Hirsch. What's your thoughts on Hirsch?
5'4" and a bitch. But she's a good bitch.
She's an annoying bitch right now. Like, I don't like her.
Yeah, like, why are you going after Statlander? Statlander is better than you. And taller than you by, like, a good 3 feet.
So that's going to set up our 6-women tag. Because they're going to be facing Nyla Rose, The Bunny, and Penelope on Rampage.
Yep.
I just don't like Hirsch right now.
No, neither do I.
Alright, so we're going to move on to our next match. And we have Bear Country versus The Acclaim.
Love the Acclaimed.
Love The Acclaim. We're going to talk more about them when we get into Rampage.
Yep.
Love, love, love. So they come out, and, you know, Max Caster does his little rap. Love Max's raps.
Oh, yes.
And he calls out Darby and Sting. I mean, he got some balls.
Yeah?
Overall thoughts on that match between Bear Country and The Acclaim? Good match.
Good match. Fuck the guy that said this wasn't wrestling.
You really don't like that guy.
I have beef with that guy. I don't even know his name. Like, I want to put that guy through a table. TK, book me versus that guy who was sitting in the next row over from us on the aisle seats. Please.
Brendan, get the tables. That's an old Dudley Boys reference if you do not know that.
I know that.
So, Darby and Grandpa Sting come out and take out The Acclaim. Sting, you owe The Acclaim a new boombox. You broke their boombox.
Yeah, how dare you? I like Sting, but don't break the boombox, man. Come on.
Sounds like something a typical grandpa would do. Oh, man.
Yeah. Darby's better anyways.
So then we have our main event for Dynamite. And it is Daniel Garcia.
Yay!
Or as I called him, Dollar General. Versus your man, Sammy Guevara.
Fuck that guy.
Tay Conti is.
Sadly.
And we also get Eddie Kingston and Chris Jericho at ringside.
Yeah. Cool that we got to be part of the Judas song.
Yes.
The only time Judas ever gets listened to.
Yes. So, thoughts on the match?
That's a good match.
It was a very good match.
Sucks that Samuel won. Thought Daniel had it for a second.
Yes.
But no.
And I think Garcia is gonna end up being a very good wrestler.
Yes.
He's still kind of young, but he's gonna be a very, very good wrestler.
Very good.
Now, my one nitpick in this match, did they not communicate with each other before the match? Like, I know you're wrestling each other, but you can still talk to each other. Because both of them showed up in black frickin' trunks. So, it's kind of hard to tell who was who, except for Sammy's had glitter on them.
You could tell who was who. Garcia has no hair. Sammy has hair.
Anyway. Thought it was a good match. Sammy retains his title. His interim TNT championship.
Cody needs to bury him already again.
Speaking of Cody, he will be back Wednesday on Dynamite.
Thank God. So tired of Sammy Guevara.
Then we have Kingston and Jericho squaring off. This is the match we didn't think we needed, but we need.
Yes.
Like, sometimes I like Kingston, and other times I think he is an annoying New Yorker.
Yes. But he fits that so damn well.
Yes, he does. So, this is the match I didn't know I needed, but I need.
And in the future, I think we could see a Jericho, Hager, Guevara versus
Kingston,
Santana, and Ortiz.
Yes, I could see that.
So, interesting things going on in the world of All Elite Wrestling.
Yes. And that was the end of all the matches for that evening, for that night on Dynamite. So, let me ask you a question. What were your 5 top moments from Dynamite on Wednesday?
Ooh.
Do you need to think about this? Do you want to think about this while I do mine?
Yes.
Coming in at number 5, Kingston and Jericho squaring off.
Okay.
Number 4, Garcia and Sammy Guevara match.
Yeah.
Number 3, Britt cheap shot Statlander.
Okay.
Number 2, MJF giving us Spears and Punk next week.
Okay.
Number 1, Wardlow versus Punk. That was probably the best match of the night.
Okay. 5, the Adam Cole promo with the Elite and everything. That was cool.
Mm-hmm.
4, the Punk and Wardlow match. 3, the Sammy Guevara Garcia match, because that was a really good match.
Yeah, it was a good match. It was probably my second favorite match after the Wardlow match.
The Acclaimed. Can't go wrong with the Acclaimed.
That's true.
Like, not the match, just the Acclaim. Then Brody King showing up.
Okay. Okay. So, we recovered Thursday from being at AEW Live. Because, you know, it's like an hour drive from where we live to Raleigh.
Yeah.
We did have some great pizza on the way.
Uh-huh. Very good pizza.
So, it's Friday. It is time for Rampage. Overall thoughts on Rampage?
Awesome as always.
Thought it was good. Had no complaints. First match of the night. Adam Cole.
Baby!
It's all about the boom. Versus Trent Beretta.
Good match.
Beretta starts off pretty hot. He's taking it to Cole. You kind of think, hey, Beretta might win this. And during this match, we may or may not, because they taped it on Wednesday, started Brendan Cutler chant.
We started 2 chants that I forgot about. We started a DMD chant, which Britt acknowledged us, so woo. And we started the Brandon Cutler chants. And you could hear him on Rampage.
Yes.
So that was awesome.
Then Cole takes over the match, starts beating the shit out of Beretta.
Good.
Cole's standing over in the corner, stomping his feet, giving me some Shawn Michael vibes. Love me some Shawn. Because, you know, Shawn's a sexy boy like MJF.
Okay.
Then you have mayhem outside of the ring,
Yeah.
where you have the Elite and Best Friends going at each other outside the ring. Cole wins the match.
Yeah.
Decent match.
Really good match.
There was a few times I thought Trent may have re-injured that neck.
Probably.
I think he was having some neck spasms because you could see him shaking his arm and wiggling his fingers.
Yeah.
Makes me kind of worried. Maybe he shouldn't have come back.
It's this soon. Shouldn't come back this soon.
I mean, if he's cleared, he's cleared.
Yeah. But I don't think his neck and... I don't know. I forgot how long he was out. But I don't think... Yes, the neck injury is bad no matter how severe it is. But I don't think it was as severe as like an Edge or Christian neck injury.
Mm-hmm.
So, just throwing that out there.
So, for entrances for AEW, Shawn Spears pretty has a cool entrance.
His entrance is mid.
You're mid, but you're still here.
That jobber should have won.
That jobber is from the same hometown you're from.
Yes. And that's why he should have won.
The best thing about this match
Wardlow.
was a sharp-dressed Wardlow. Wardlow's almost up there as hot as Maxwell. Not quite. Maxwell still got a little on him, but when Wardlow dresses, Wardlow dresses. And all of that would look just fine on my bedroom floor.
Oh my god.
And we could be doing some suplex symphonies. We could be doing some suplex symphonies in my bed. My bed's pretty sturdy. It'd take a lot to break it. If anybody could, it would be Wardlow. It was a pretty quick match.
Yeah.
Jobber got his ass kicked.
Yeah.
Then, after Spears won, he does a promo on Punky Brewster.
Shut the fuck up.
No, we're not shutting the fuck up.
I wish they didn't cut those chants.
The best line of the Spears promo
Was when it ended.
was when he looked in the camera and said, "I'm the guy Max sends when a message needs to be sent." Love that line.
Being a mid-carder?
Love that line.
Being a mid-carder? Is that the message Max is trying to send?
Now, in the meantime, while Spears is doing his promo, what breaks out in the crowd?
A shut the fuck up chant?
No.
Wardlow chant.
A Wardlow chant. I have no idea who would start that.
Our section.
This girl.
Our section.
And before people in the row in front of her on the end, because we were all Maxwell fans.
Starting chants is fun.
Our section rocked.
Oh yeah. We need that section like every time
That section rocked.
they come to North Carolina.
So then, on Rampage, after the Spears match, we get a video. By the Acclaim.
Greatest music video of all time. Matt Caster's the greatest rapper of all time.
We need a Stang.
Matt Caster's better than Thugonomic Cena.
I would agree with that. 100%. The dude that was dressed up as Sting in that video was giving me major Paul Stanley vibes from Kiss, though.
I can see that.
Like, I was like, did they get Paul Stanley? Although the dude's kind of taller than Paul Stanley. I mean, it's Paul Stanley in his platform shoes. But I was getting some Kiss vibes from that. But it was funny as hell.
The best line, you carry around a big black bat, but you have a white small dick.
Best. What was the other? Something about an old man in goth or something?
They're grown adult men, but they haven't left their goth face.
Yes. I have to give it up to the Acclaim. Y'all kill me with your raps. And that video was the video I didn't know I needed in my life.
That's the song you didn't know you needed until it came out.
Yes. You know, for Black History Month, AEW is dropping a rap album. Like, their performers.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes.
That's really cool.
Yes, I can't wait.
No, but TK's racist.
Okay, we're not going into that. So then we get our women's match of the night, and that's Statlander Red Velvet, which I'm liking Red Velvet. I think they need to give her a push.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind seeing Rev Velvet go after the TBS title. And Layla Hirsch, excuse me, versus Nyla Rose, The Bunny, and Penelope.
Mm-hmm.
It was an okay match. I mean, it kept my interest.
We got Kip Sabian to acknowledge our section. So very cool.
Very cool. And then we have Ricky Starks on commentary for Rampage, and I love me some Ricky Starks.
And we had Jericho.
And Jericho. Jericho's great on commentary. But Jay Lethal comes out and cuts a promo toward Ricky Starks. So we're going to get a Ricky Starks Jay Lethal match soon. But, you know, Starks has got to check with Taz, I mean his daddy.
Who's your daddy?
And who starts chants? We do. So, Ricky, the question is, who's your daddy?
Man, our section was awesome.
That's another match I didn't know I need, but I need.
I like what
Because I
Jericho...
think it's going to be really good. Starks and Lethal.
I like what Jericho said on commentary. Kick his ass, Lethal!
Yes. When Chris retires from wrestling in the ring, he needs to be full-time commentary. Like,
Please.
When JR officially retires, he needs to take JR's place.
Please.
Like, JR's the GOAT of commentary, but JR can't do it forever. So when JR retires, we need Chris Jericho to call Dynamite.
Yes.
That would be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So, for our final match of Rampage, we have Reynolds and Silver versus Express.
Lucha!
Suarez! Good match.
Good match.
It was a great match, although Christian looked a little scared a few times outside the ring.
I don't know. Good match. Back and forth.
It was back and forth, and there was a few times I thought Silver and Reynolds was going to win.
Mm-hmm.
But I do have a question, and this is regarding Luchasaurus. Do you want to hear the question?
Okay.
Has Luchasaurus been sucking the Hulk's dick? Because I'm trying to figure out why his tongue and lips are green.
Maybe he was eating out She-Hulk? Just a question?
Just a question. Just throwing it out there.
I don't know. Maybe he fucked a Skrull?
I don't know. But anyway.
Just throwing stuff out there.
We'll move on. For a little guy, John Silver's pretty good. Johnny Hungy.
And huge.
Yes.
He is built.
Yes.
Even though I probably wasn't paying attention that much to the match.
Wouldn't happen to be because Anna Jay was out there.
May or may not be.
So that kind of puts her in a bad position, though, because she's with the Dark Order, but she's fucking Jungle Boy.
I don't know. But after they won, I saw Jungle Boy say something to her.
Probably like, suck my dick, bitch.
It's like, we're fucking tonight.
Thought it was a little funny. You know, Jungle Boy is supposed to be the popular one of the two. But we did Luchasaurus chants?
Lucha!
Saurus!
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know neither. So, Jurassic Express retains their titles.
Yep.
We get a Supreme Suplex by Luchasaurus on the outside of the ring. That was bad.
Mm-hmm.
That was bad.
Bad in a good way.
But I did love the commentary from Jericho when he said, "Here comes Hungy. There goes the dinosaur." You have to love Chris Jericho.
Jericho's awesome.
Jericho is the bomb.
I think they even acknowledge Luchasaurus having a green mouth, and Jericho was like, it's probably some type of green gum that he eats. Or he eats leaves because he's a dinosaur.
So that was the final match for Rampage. So now, let me ask you a question. Having gone to AEW Holiday Bash in Greensboro, AEW Dynamite in Raleigh,
Yeah.
which crowd reaction do you like better?
Greensboro.
I would have to agree.
Because they were more into it. Like, everybody in the Greensboro Coliseum was into everything that happened. Here, the non-camera side was into it, and you saw that on Rampage during the Jurassic Express match. It was like half of the arena was chanting Luchasaurus. The other half was just sitting there. Like, no, you're at a wrestling event during a great match. Be excited.
Yes, be excited.
Don't look dead.
I mean, there were some matches that I didn't get into during the taping of Rampage because within the first 30 minutes of Dynamite, I had pretty much done lost my voice.
That is very true.
Because I may not have started MJF chants, may not started Wardlow chants, may not just been screaming at the top of my lungs because Maxwell came out in a hot fucking pink suit. So, by the time they recorded Rampage, my voice was shot to hell.
I had to say mine for the Adam Cole match.
Yeah. But I would have to agree. I think the Greensboro crowd was more into it.
Yeah. But our section
was
was better than where we sat in Greensboro. Crowd-wise.
And we were a little closer to the ring than we
Yeah.
were in Greensboro. Like, it was basically still the same spot, but just, I guess, the way the arena was set up, it was, like, moved closer to the ring.
Yes.
Because when I originally bought the tickets, like, oh, okay, this is kind of where we sat in Greensboro. We'll get these tickets. Like, I really wanted floor tickets, and your nana was going to buy us floor tickets, but they didn't have two together.
Oh, damn, that sucked.
I know. And I will say this. If I ever fucking get front row seats and Maxwell gets in my face, I'm laying one on that motherfucker. Get in my face.
If we get floor seats, I want them on the camera side, though.
Yes, and if Maxwell gets in my face, because you running your mouth, I'm going to lay one on him. And if security wants to throw me out, I'll be like, fine, I've kissed MJF, I'm good, bye. Just let my son stay, I'll go sit in the car. Just had to throw that out there. So, upcoming Dynamite Wednesday on tap. We're gonna have the Acclaim versus Sting and Darby.
Yeah.
Who you got?
Probably Sting and Darby. I don't know, but I feel like the Acclaimed will win. But I'm fine with whoever wins it.
I'm thinking Sting and Darby's gonna win, but I'm kind of like you. I'll be okay with whoever wins because I like the Acclaim. Would love to see them win.
Yeah.
Could you imagine them beating Sting and Darby?
I feel like
Will
the
we get
Acclaim,
a video on Rampage for them beating Sting and Darby?
I feel like the Acclaim needs this more than what Sting and Darby need.
Yeah. Then we have Grandpa Retirement Home versus Sean Spears.
Punk's going to win.
Punk's gonna get his ass kicked again.
Punk's going to win.
Punk's gonna get his ass kicked.
Punk's going to win.
Spears is gonna win.
No.
Spears is gonna win.
Okay.
He's probably gonna win by DQ, but he's gonna win.
Okay.
If Spears wins, that's how he'll win. But I don't see them letting Spears win because, like I said, I think they want to keep it in CM Punk undefeated until he fights Maxwell, and then let Maxwell beat his ass.
Yeah.
Then we have the mixed tag match with Dr. Britt Baker and Adam Cole versus Orange Cassidy and Chris Statlander.
I do think Orange Cassidy and Chris Statlander are together. Just throwing that out there.
We're not asking about who Orange Cassidy's banging.
I know, but Adam Cole and Britt Baker are going to win the match.
Yeah. I would be really surprised if they let Orange Cassidy and Chris Statlander win. But they might.
Because DMD, baby.
And then we got Serena Deeb versus Sky Blue.
Deeb's going to win.
Beat this shit out of this girl.
Which sucks, because I like Sky Blue.
I do too. I've watched a few of her matches on Dark. And we get the return of your man, Cody Rhodes.
Bury Sammy.
Why do you want him to bury Sammy?
Because Sammy doesn't deserve anything.
You're just jealous of Sammy Guevara.
No. No, I'm not.
Yes. Yes, you are.
Nope.
I think you're a little biased.
Yes. Okay, you got me there.
And I'm not mistaken. I think there might be another match.
I think that's all they announced so far.
No, I think they announced another one, but I can't remember it. Nor do I have it saved on my phone.
Ew.
But they will be in the nation's capital. And both shows will be live.
So, that's fun.
So we get a live Rampage.
So, that means we have nothing to know about Rampage.
That's right. Nobody can leak nothing.
Which, people are really good about that, though.
Mm-hmm.
Because they let you take pictures of Rampage, which is cool. But you don't see people posting pictures and stuff of it.
No. Now, I was on Twitter arguing with some stupid idiots because they're like, oh, there was only 500 people there. Fuck, no, there wasn't. It was a crowd. I was there. I had to fight all these damn people.
There was more than 500 people.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there wasn't 9. There was hardly any people to... How do I put this? I don't know. The side of the arena. But anyways. So, thoughts on AEW as a whole this week?
Was awesome.
Got to see in person, so that makes everything better.
Yes.
And
you made me carry around that nasty fucking CM Punk shirt.
for like 2 minutes.
I had to come home and sanitize my fucking hands for that nasty shit.
That
like,
shirt's
I had to soak
awesome.
them bitches in Clorox.
That shirt's awesome and you know it.
Hey, Brendan, we should take a trip to Nashville.
Okay.
February 16th and go see Rampage.
Okay.
And Dynamite.
Okay. Buy Brandon a ticket.
You know about Brendan and ticket, tell me he's got to come.
Yep.
But yeah, I thought it was good.
Very good week.
I mean, even AEW's bad week is still better than anything I can get on WWE.
And it wasn't even a bad week for AEW. In my opinion, but I got to see Adam Cole a lot, so that makes everything better.
Mm-hmm.
But if there's nothing else you need to add, I think that's it.
There's one thing I need to add. I can't wait to see what color suit Maxwell's wearing on Wednesday in the nation's capital. Because that suit would look really good on my bedroom floor.
No. So are you done?
I guess we're done for today. That is our AEW review. It was kind of long today because we had a lot to talk about.
Yeah. There was a lot of news.
Yes. Best surprise you've ever gotten so far.
Yep. So Monday. Got Random Shit Monday.
Yep.
Wednesday, we get to break down the Moon Knight trailer.
Yes. Next episode of Boba Fett.
Yeah.
And
Peacemaker.
we're going to start doing reviews of Peacemaker.
So, anyways, those might be separate. Don't know yet.
Whatever my mid-producer decides.
Anyways.
Oh, Brendan, your girl just tweeted out an hour ago that she's home. And she tweeted out a picture of her daddy with her boyfriend.
Oh, God. So, anyways, that's it for us. Mom, are you going to say it? before I end it. What do you usually say?
You know what I like to end? This podcast. Like we always say, we are mid out.
Adios, people of the internet.